To start off, the State Student Advisory Council on Education is pleased to offer schools throughout Connecticut the opportunity to apply for recognition in the 25th Annual Challenge to Educational Citizenship Award Program. This program was the brainchild of the 1996 edition of SSQ as a way of promoting citizenship through co-curricular programs. Today, we honor 7 winning entries that embody the spirit of citizenship and commitment to serving others, as well as altruism. Submitted projects were judged by the high school student members of this year's council and quality of impact on others. Schools were asked to reflect on the organizations within their school community. Do any epitomize exemplary civic awareness, cooperation, and boundless potential for community impact? The director of Connecticut Association of Schools, Glenn Lungarini, wasn't able to make it today. So now we're going to move on to the 2020 award-winning schools. And the first school we have to recognize is Bethel High School in Bethel, Connecticut for Dear Bethel, Connecticut. So in September 2019, a subcommittee of students from the BHS Student Leadership Summit came together to identify, discuss, and create an action plan to improve upon the school's biggest challenges. In order to combat discrimination and promote acceptance, a student group selected diversity and empathy as a focus area. The group developed a survey that was sent to all students and staff, asking for anonymous stories of discrimination and support, as well as volunteers to share the stories of others on film. They created a powerful film and developed an advisory lesson that was implemented on March 10th for the entire school. The next step is to analyze the feedback they received and continue to design ways to improve student empathy. And right now I'd like to ask the student representatives for Bethel High School to just explain a little bit more about, their process and, their project they embarked upon, if they're here right now.
Hi, I'm Sophia Magrone. I'm from Bethel High School, and I help with the production of the film, Dear Bethel High School, from the filming to the editing. And this project gave me such a good opportunity to connect and listen to peers who I wouldn't commonly speak with. And it is truly so eye-opening listening to firsthand challenges of fellow students that could be sitting right next to you in the classroom. This project wasn't only benefiting for other students to hear, but other teachers and honestly anyone of any community. This project helped to show the true reality of the world we live in and the obstacles people face every day. Especially with everything going on today, it can be seen that the world is filled with so much love and also so much hatred. This video is capable of touching the hearts of many as we heard the words come straight from the mouths of peers, friends, and teachers.
Yeah, hi, I'm Jade, and I helped with the making of the video as well, and the survey. And when we did the survey, I was very surprised to find that we had so many responses, because it really was great to see, because it made me realize that our school is a great place to be, and that we can help each other and really support each other through anything. So yeah.
Okay, so we had a few. Thank you, Bethel High School. Amazing project, and thank you for speaking on it. We can provide questions at the end, and please feel free to use your reactions, and you can clap and put a thumbs up for each group as they go. We're going to divert a little in the program. We had a little technical difficulties, but I think we're back on track now. So now I would like to introduce to you Deputy Commissioner Desi Nesmith. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, and I apologize. I had some technical difficulty getting on. I couldn't figure out which pictures had the crosswalk in them fast enough to verify that I am not a robot. So thank you for giving me a few minutes. I wanted to come on, and I'm filling in for the commissioner this morning, but as a former principal, it's just always good to see students. And when I had the opportunity to read about the things that you all worked on at Bethel High School, Wilton High School, Funnel High School, Gideon Wells, Scotts Ridge Middle School, and South Windsor High School, it made me stop and think about the things that my friends and I did in high school. And you all put us to shame, I have to say. And we did a few things that we thought were good, but when I read the program and the things that you all done, it really gives me a lot of hope that we're going to be okay as a people because we have folks like you doing things that you're doing for the community. I have 2 young children. I have a daughter who is going to 4th grade, and I have a son who will be going in the 2nd grade. And when I looked at the stuff that you all did, it really just gives me hope. And you guys serve as role models for the kids who are coming up behind you. And I think you know that, and you exemplify that by the things that you've done in your own schools and in your community. And I just wanted to take a second this morning and just say to you, thank you for what you're doing and how inspirational you are to not only your peers, your teachers, those of us at the State Department, but for the younger folks who are coming up behind you. And the one thing that I would ask is that as you continue on in your journey, whether you're in middle school, going on to high school, or if you're in high school, going on to college, or even if it's just the next grade, continue to serve as a role model, because sometimes being a role model isn't what's always popular, right? I'm not old enough that I've forgotten what that's like to be in school, but know that folks are looking at you and students are looking at you, and the students coming up behind you are looking at you. And so even when it's not the most popular thing to do, know that being a role model is appreciated, and it's something that we have to have. And I just wanted to get on this morning and thank this group for stepping up and doing the things that you're doing in your community. It's deeply appreciated. And I just wanted to thank you. So thank you, Cherese, for the work that you've done. And I want to thank Glenn for the work that the CAS continues to do around the student advisory group every year. And these awards are just very well deserved. So thank you for letting me to sort of bomb your meeting for a few minutes, young folks, and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you taking the time to be here today. So thank you. Okay, we will move on. So I believe Olivia.
Yes.
Up next for our next school. Thank you.
All right. So for our next school, we have Wilton High School with Socks for Soldiers. Socks for Soldiers began as a basic concept in December of 2008 when Cherese Miller, a student at Wilton High School, was made aware of a need for socks for active duty soldiers, and he acted. He contacted the founder of Kicks for Nick, Bill Medeiros, for the names of soldiers, who was collecting soccer balls in memory of his son, Nick, killed while serving in Iraq. Cherese began a collection for socks. These socks have benefited U.S. soldiers across the world, including Iraq, Afghanistan, Alaska, and South America. The program quickly expanded to 4 specific drives per year, and the group has collected over 14,000 pairs of socks for soldiers and veterans. The school also has drop-off boxes available all school year long.
Hello, I'm Zeyher, and I'm a leader of Socks for Soldiers at Wilton High School. First, I want to say thank you to all of the people who took the time out of their day to be here and honor the clubs who have been deemed worthy of this award. Being a club leader isn't always easy, and I know I've had my fair share of early mornings, late nights, and missed classes. In order to make such an impact possible that we've had as Socks for Soldiers, the main goal of Socks for Soldiers is simple. We collect and donate socks to active duty, retired, and homeless United States veterans. However, the value of such a task cannot be underestimated. To date, in the club's 12-year history, over 14,000 pairs of brand new socks have been collected and donated. On top of this, we have also collected and donated countless non-perishable food items, toiletries, and other articles of clothing. We collect these goods throughout the year, holding 4 total drives, and making several in-person deliveries to Homes for the Brave. This is a homeless veteran shelter located in Bridgeport, Connecticut. All too often, this club feels more like an opportunity than a service. There's nothing quite like standing face to face with the people you're helping and seeing how grateful they are for the effort that you have put in. As nice as it is to win this award, I'll take the in-person thank you or grateful letter from an active duty soldier as enough recognition any day.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jack Savarese from Wilton High School, and I'm also a leader of Socks for Soldiers. Thanks again to everyone for being here. Building off what Jake mentioned, Throughout our time with Socks for Soldiers, we feel our efforts have made a real impact. Getting responses and feedback from the people and organizations that we've helped is what truly made being a part of this club special. For example, a letter from platoon leader of an all-male combat platoon in charge of clearing roads in an area of combat that targets Americans reads, "It is a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week mission that we are constantly on patrol. Simple items like socks become a commodity." Another letter from Mr. James Jeffrey, a wartime contractor in Iraq and Afghanistan, says, "I wish to take this opportunity to thank you and the thoughtful students of Wilton High School for the gift of comfortable socks." These letters are just a few of the encouraging aspects of this club that reminds us that our efforts are making a difference in the lives of many. Thank you also to Mr. Pompa for his hard work as our club leader. We couldn't have done any of this without him. The lessons he's instilled in us will last a lifetime, especially the short saying, "If not me, then who?" Thank you all.
All right, thank you guys so much. Next, also from Wilton High School, we have St. Baldrick's Group. The Wilton High School St. Baldrick's Group, which started as a single-day event 12 years ago, has blossomed into an annual fundraiser for the National St. Baldrick's Organization, where they have earned almost $270,000 since their conception toward research for finding a cure for pediatric cancer. This event is more than just having students and staff shave off their hair. It is a sense of community that engages the school as well as local businesses and adult volunteers to support their goal.
Hello, my name is Eli Ackerman. Today, Connor Burke and I are proud to be representing the St. Baldrick's Group as a whole and are honored to receive the 2020 Connecticut Challenge to Educational Citizenship Award. It's difficult to put into words the camaraderie of the St. Baldrick's Group, which accounts for the event running so smoothly each and every year. Even when a global pandemic hits, just a week before a much anticipated event. What was truly inspiring and unique about this year's event was that the majority of participants shaved their heads on their own time and continued to raise money, even though the event was canceled.
The small act of shaving one's head goes a long way. This act allows children with pediatric cancer to feel less alone in a world that has been so unfair to them. By additionally raising money for pediatric cancer, St. Baldrick's participants can make a huge change in the life of many children who are fighting pediatric cancer. We would like to thank Mr. Pompa for organizing the event for 12 years and counting, and turning it from a one-time favor to a lasting tradition. We would also like to thank those who have participated in the St. Baldrick's event by raising over $270,000 over the last years of the history of St. Baldrick's at Wilton High School. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Congratulations, guys. All right, so next we have Bunnell High School with care packages. Bunnell High School's Interact Club created boundless community impact by creating care packages for people in need. The care packages consisted of hand towels, toothbrushes, chapsticks, shampoo, conditioner, body wash, female products, other hygiene necessities, and heartwarming notes created by students. Their hope was to provide individuals with important necessities that they may need and bring a smile to their face for the holidays.
Hello, I am Gredniela Atencio, senior at Bunnell High School in Stratford, Connecticut. As vice president of my local Interact Club, I teamed up with my advisor, Ms. S., to organize a day after school so that the rest of the club can help me care packages. We take part in many community service events, such as within our school. We've done several contributed in freshman forum, and we've also listened to a 7-year-old cancer patient. He was really close to one of our teachers, so we thought it was really important, and it also made her happy. Just like Interact, we have Sterling House, which is a community center here in Stratford that helps our residents for over 85 years. It offers after-school programs, summer camp, holiday events, and food pantries. So we've paired up with them because we have similar meanings. We have participated in events at Sterling House previously, such as Breakfast with Mrs. Claus. So our students dressed up as elves and we did crafts with the community children. This year, though, we decided to make care packages, and we made them actually in November because we wanted them to be delivered in time for the holidays to the homeless and domestic violence survivors here in our community. We made over 100 bundles full of necessities such as shampoos, conditioners, feminine products, toothbrushes, toothpaste, and just a whole bunch of other things that they may need. The bags were actually filled to the top, so it was difficult to close, and all of the products were donated by our students and advisor. We also made sure to add a personalized message with words of encouragement to each bag, and I definitely think it placed a smile on their face and cheered them up in those times. Our students themselves had a fun time putting them together. They seemed very motivated and felt accomplished. It was a room full of all smiles. Miss S delivered them personally to our community center. And I just want to say thank you for inviting me to speak. I'm very happy to represent Gredniela this morning, and it's a huge accomplishment for Stratford. We're humbled to receive this award today.
Thank you so much. All right, next we have Gideon Wells in Glastonbury with Shock Club. The Gideon Wells School's Shock Club was established in 2015 and has impacted the lives of many in need. The club provides services to the community, such as cutting fabric for shoe parts for children in Uganda, making sandwiches for a local soup kitchen, raising money for breast cancer awareness, and making dog treats for local animal hospitals.
Hello, my name is Khushi. We are from the Gideon Wells School, Students Helping Our Community, also known as Shock Club. I, along with Spencer, would like to thank you for this award. Community service is very important to us. We're grateful that we get the chance to help others by being in Shock Club. Even though some of our projects were canceled this year, we are still happy that we got to make change in our community. Some of our favorite projects this year were making dog treats for a local shelter, filling socks with snacks for the homeless, making cards for veterans, and reading to kindergarten students at an elementary school. We'd like to thank the Connecticut Association of Schools, the State Student Advisory Council on Education, and the Commissioner of Education for recognizing our work. We hope to be back helping soon. Thank you.
Okay, so next up we have Scotch Middle School in Ridgefield, Connecticut. And Akarash Patel's goal was to raise money for a nonprofit affiliation with animals. Akarash, along with another classmate, is doing this by collecting donations by playing an instrument and donating 100% of the proceeds made by selling a children's book that she wrote. The dynamic team of two plan to continue to bring a difference in this world by combining their passions and bringing more people to join them in making musical rescuers grow. So if they'd like to speak on that.
Well, I'm Akarash. I'd like to thank my principal, Mr. Salem, and my assistant principal, Ms. Fries, and my school counselor, Ms. Tavares, for supporting me in this project. I'd also like to thank my family for driving me to various locations to make this possible. They always encourage me to follow my dreams in all aspects of my life. Including this project, I'd like to thank the community who came out to help me raise money for this wonderful cause. Through music, I hope to continue supporting more organizations with animals. Musical Rescuers was created by bringing two passions of mine, music and charity. I hope to continue with it as long as possible. It is a great honor that I accept this award. Thank you to the Connecticut Association of Schools for this recognition.
Thank you. And then finally, my personal favorite, because I'm actually a student here, we have South Windsor High School with their Interact Club. And Interact is a service-oriented club and youth branch of the Rotary International Organization. Its mission is to make a positive impact locally, statewide, and internationally. The student-led committees host fundraisers to help refugees contribute to hurricane relief, reduce pollution, and much more.
Hi, my name is Vinay, and I'm a senior at South Windsor High School. Interact is a Rotary-sponsored service club for students in high school. It serves as a way for people to better their local, state, and national communities, as well as to develop their leadership skills. So through our various committees, Interact members can pursue their unique interests while still giving back to the community. So for example, the Pollution Patrol Committee hosts environmental cleanup events around town. The Reading for the Better Committee reads to students at elementary schools every month, and our Baking Against Breast Cancer Committee fundraises for breast cancer research through bake sales. So in total this school year, Interact members have dedicated more than 1,325 hours to bettering the lives of people in South Windsor and other communities in Connecticut and worldwide. This time was given to events ranging from helping out at consignment sales, craft fairs, and bingo nights to holding fundraisers for Hurricane Dorian and UNICEF. This year, Interact junior officers carried out a special project surrounding Hartford Bags of Love, which is a charity that provides bags filled with toiletries, clothing, and other essential items to the less fortunate in Hartford. We hosted several events throughout the year where all the club members gathered to create handwritten cards and inspiring messages to put in the bags. And despite our school year being cut short due to quarantine, Interact still continues to encourage our members to be proactive and spread positivity. We created a website called Quarantine Readings, which showcases videos of our members reading books for the elementary schoolers. We also had events where our members painted rocks with positive messages to put around the neighborhood and in front of the school. Even in times where we are separated, Interact serves as a way for us to work together and make a difference. And we truly appreciate the recognition of the Connecticut Association of Schools in giving us an Educational Citizenship Award, and we hope to make our school proud. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for your dedication to your schools and your communities. It is greatly appreciated, and I think all of you have done such awesome work, and I really hope that you continue to do awesome work. I would now like to open up the floor to any questions or comments, that anyone may have. I'll leave it up to you guys.
I just have a quick question. And this question is for Scotts Ridge Middle School. For the musical rescuers, how many students have joined you at this point, or at the point before school closed with your musical rescuers? I just find it fascinating to see schools that are doing things that have to do with animals, as an animal lover myself. So I'm curious to see how many people joined you with that.
Well, I had 3, but then one of the people moved away, so right now I have 2.
Very nice. Awesome. Well, I hope you get more, but that's just a great thing that you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. So at this time, I would now like to introduce Staff Sergeant Jose Quinones from the United States National Guard.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you all for allowing me to be here. I love hearing all of the stories. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of words of encouragement, but before I do that, I actually want to have some comments on the students, specifically from Wilton High School. Sorry, I'm just reading right here. I got it opened up on my computer. So both of these events actually hit home for me. Socks for Soldiers, you'd be surprised after, marching for miles and miles. And even when I was in Afghanistan after a long mission, or even in the middle of a mission, how just changing your socks actually can just change your attitude. It's almost like comparable to on a really, really hot summer day and you walk to a creek and you just stick your feet in the water real quick and all of a sudden your whole body feels better. It's exactly the same way. So sometimes in the middle of a mission, we literally would have our socks in an extra pair of socks in our pocket. So when we got those care packages with socks, believe me, from a United States veteran, it actually makes our day. So thank you for that as well. And also St. Baldrick's. I love St. Baldrick's. I participate as well. I actually did one this year, even though there wasn't the actual event that I was able to go to. A lot of people make fun of me, especially in the Army as well, because I'm always doing this with my hair. Everyone knows that I love, love, love my hair. But if you all want, I could show you that in February, I went completely bald and I shaved it off. So again, Thank you for those, and thank you for the other students as well. I just wanted to touch base on that. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So I will say this. I have, if you hear my daughters in the background yelling, I'm sorry. They're playing Roblox and going crazy. But from a father of 3 children who got school just taken away from them, I know that students are stir crazy. They want to see their friends. They want to see their teachers. They want to be in school. My daughters broke their Chromebook, so now I got to buy another Chromebook. So I understand. I feel your pain. I feel your parents' pain as well. So continue being great, great, great citizens to the state of Connecticut and to the United States as well. And thank you on behalf of the Connecticut Army National Guard, because it is citizens like you that we need eventually to fill in the ranks, because I'm getting older. So these boots are putting a hurting on my feet. So maybe one of you one day will be changing places with me one day and bringing in the next group of soldiers. So thank you.
Thank you so much for your words, Sergeant Quinones. And I just want to say before we finished off, I just want to thank everybody for coming today. You know, being a high school senior and seeing all these students who are the same age as me, or, you know, even much younger, doing all these projects to benefit their community and, you know, doing work that's beyond just them, I just think it's really inspiring to see. You know, reading through each, you know, each submission of each of you guys when you describe your projects, it's just really great to know that there's people out there, even at this age, who really care about their communities, are actually dedicated to making real changes and improving those around them. And it's just, I just want to thank all of you guys for being here today.
I definitely want to echo that. I think all of you are doing amazing work, and I'm so excited to see what you continue to do. And congratulations to all of you. Awesome.
All right, great job, everyone. And I'm also going to echo everything that everyone's saying in the chats. If you look in the chats, it is an honor to be amongst people like you who do such great things within your schools and your community. And we thank you so much, because we need you as we move forward in life. We need that positive energy and all the great things that you all do as citizens. So we appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. We wish you the best of luck for the end of your school year, and we hope that you have a safe and great summer. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day.